Now we'll look at a practical application for using filters. On this stage, I have my biker. So she's riding a bike, and I'll preview the animation in the Flash player. So we have a seamless looping background with some other elements. What we're going to do is use a filter to create a shadow for the girl on the bike. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually copy the girl. So I'm not going to use the default drop shadow effect. I'm going to kind of customize it and create my own type of drop shadow. So I'll copy and create a new layer called shadow. And I'll paste in place. Remember that Shift Command V. And of course I drag the shadow below the biker layer, but it doesn't matter whether the shadow is in front or behind the original layer. With the biker locked, I'll use the free transform tool, move the transformation point at the bottom center, and then click and drag down for the shadow. Then I'm going to skew using the free transform tool, move the girl to the right. Now I'm doing this because of the position of the sun. So the sun is here and the light is being cast in this direction. So the shadow would be cast in about this way. So we have the girl in place. Now I'm going to take this instance of the girl and swap it out with a shadow. To do that, I'll select the instance and then go to the Filters section of the Properties panel and click to add a drop shadow filter. I'm going to collapse the other sections in the Properties panel to get a little bit better view of the filters area. So here I can customize my filter to suit my needs. So for right now, I don't really want to see the girl there. I just want to see the shadow itself. So to do that, I can just click the Hide Object checkbox, and then the girl disappears and I still have the shadow. Also, I want the distance to be 0 pixels. So it will be at the same place as the original artwork. So if I want to, I can modify things like the color of the shadow, I can modify the opacity by adjusting the strength, and I can control the blur as well. I like a really soft blur for this type of shadow, so I'll leave it at 2 pixels. And feel free to make any other changes that you'd like. But the great thing about using an animated movie clip as a shadow is the fact that the animation is reflected in the shadow. So let's test this out in the Flash player and see what it looks like. So you can see the girl pedaling in the shadow and in the original animation. So by applying filters to your applications, you can create realistic effects like the shadow we created here.